A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 12. I am upset because I see a meaningless world.
This lesson means that when you feel upset, it is not because the world is bad or scary, but because you are seeing it in a confused way. Your mind is giving the world meanings that are not real, and that is what makes you feel unhappy or worried. The world itself is not trying to upset you. Your thoughts are just mixed up, and that is why everything seems confusing. When your mind becomes clear, the world will look different and will not make you feel upset anymore.
This idea is important because it helps fix a big misunderstanding we often have. You might think that you are upset because the world looks scary, sad, violent, or confusing, but those ideas come from your own thoughts. You are giving the world those meanings. The world itself does not have any meaning on its own.
This paragraph means that when you feel upset, it is not because the world is scary or sad, but because your own thoughts are giving the world those meanings. The world has no meaning on its own. You decide what things mean by the way you think about them. When you learn this, you begin to correct a big mistake. You stop blaming the world for your feelings and see that your thoughts are creating them. This is hopeful because if your thoughts are the cause, you can change them and then feel calm, safe, and happy again.
These exercises are done with your eyes open. Look slowly around the room, moving your eyes from one thing to another at a steady pace. Try to keep the same amount of time on each item without going faster or slower. It does not matter what objects you look at. You are teaching yourself this by giving every item the same amount of attention. This helps you begin to see that everything you look at has the same value, and nothing is more important or less important than anything else.
This paragraph means that you practice today's idea with your eyes open. You look around the room slowly and give each thing the same amount of attention. It does not matter what you look at. What matters is that you treat everything the same. When you do this, you start to learn that nothing you see is more important or less important than anything else. This helps your mind become calm and fair so you can learn to see in a new way.
When you look around, you might say to yourself, I think I see a fearful world, a dangerous world, a hostile world, a sad world, a wicked world, a crazy world, and so on. If a word that sounds positive appears like a good world or a satisfying world, use them too. These nice words still compare one world to another, which is why they belong in this practice. Every word that pops into your mind is okay to use, because what matters is noticing how your thoughts describe the world. The kind of word does not matter, because this exercise helps you learn that all these ideas come from your own thoughts, not from the world itself.
This paragraph means that when you look around the world, your mind may come up with all kinds of words to describe what you see, such as scary or dangerous, or even good or satisfying. The Course wants you to notice that all these examples come from your own thoughts, not from the world itself. You should include every word that comes to mind, even the ones that seem positive, because if you call something good, it means you also believe something else can be bad. The point is to see that these labels do not show the truth, and that the world does not have meaning on its own. By practicing this, you begin to learn that your thoughts give everything the meaning it has for you.
You should make sure you do not change the amount of time you spend looking at things you think are nice and things you think are not nice, because for this practice they are the same. The point is to learn that your thoughts, not the things themselves, make you feel a certain way. When you finish the practice, add the words, but I am upset because I see a meaningless world, so you can remember that your feelings come from your thoughts and not from the world itself.
This paragraph teaches that it does not matter if something seems pleasant or unpleasant, because in these exercises they are both treated the same. You look at each one for the same amount of time to help you learn that your thoughts about things are what make them feel different. At the end of the practice, you remind yourself that the real reason you feel upset is not because of what you see, but because you are looking at a world that does not have real meaning on its own. This helps you begin to understand that your thoughts, not the world, are what need healing.
What has no meaning is not good or bad, so there is no real reason for it to upset you. If you could accept that the world has no built-in meaning and allow God to show you its true meaning, you would feel very happy. But because the world has no meaning on its own, your mind tries to give it the meaning you want it to have. That is what you think you see in it, and that is what is actually meaningless. Under all the ideas you place on the world is the true Word of God. The truth may feel upsetting at first, but when your own ideas fade away, you will be able to see God's meaning instead. This is the real purpose of these exercises.
This paragraph teaches that if something has no real meaning, then it cannot be truly good or bad, so it does not make sense to let it upset you. The world seems to bother you because you place your own ideas on it, deciding what it should be and how it should look, and then you react to your own thoughts as if they are true. In reality, the world itself does not tell you anything. Underneath all the meanings you give it is the real meaning that comes from God. This truth may feel uncomfortable at first because it asks you to let go of your own ideas, but when those ideas fade, you will see God's meaning instead. These exercises are meant to help you clear away the false meanings you have placed on the world, so you can finally see the truth that brings you real happiness.
You only need to practice this idea 3 or 4 times a day, and each practice should be very short, about 1 minute or less. If even 1 minute feels too long or starts to make you feel uncomfortable, you can stop right away. These exercises are meant to help you feel calm and open, not pressured or tense. So it is important to stop whenever you feel any strain.
This paragraph means you only need to practice a few short times today, and each practice should be very quick. This practice is meant to help you feel calm, not stressed. So stop whenever it feels too hard.
I am upset because I see a meaningless world. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. I am upset because I see a meaningless world.